No matter what you do, if you are buying land, you will either cheat the seller or the seller will cheat you. That one there is K. The thing is, you are buying a land and then you realize that the measurement was not up to the expected. Let's say you went to buy a land and then they say they are selling a land 70 feet by 100 feet. That's what you are paying for. You understand? But when you came and you measured the land after buying or before you bought it, you got like 100 feet by 68. So 68 is not equal to 70. So you have been cheated by 2 feet. Should you fight when this happens? Or let's say you are buying a land and then they say they are selling 70 feet by 100 feet and you measured, you got a 70, but the 100 part you got 98 is not up to 100. Must you fight? No, you don't need to fight. This happens in those surveyors, they tell you more or less. You understand? When a surveyor is measuring stuff and they give you the exact number, they'll tell you more or less. That means that there could be a shortage of 1 feet or 2 feet. You understand? And it has to be regarded as normal when this happens. You don't expect, say, every time that you buy something, it has to be equal. You're just going to be fighting with everybody that sells something to you, or you're going to be fighting with anybody that you are selling the item to. You might not, you won't get exact 10. It's hard. You understand? Though there are some instances you might get it equally, but what happens is that in the measurement, there might be 1 feet or 2 feet that may not be up. You don't need to fight over this when you go to buy land. No. You don't need to fight over this. It's 2 feet or 1 feet. No. To some extent, if you are buying big portions of land, you may even be, short by a huge feet, like 10 feet, 20 feet. It can happen. You understand? Let's say you are buying 4 acres of land, or let's say you are buying like 8 plots of land. It may be that because of the shortage in 2 plots or 2 feet, 1 feet, it may be that you'll be short by 5 feet. Or some 10 feet to be short out. This happens. Another thing you need to note is that when you are buying a piece of land and then they are measuring some part for you. When it comes to build your wall, you don't build your wall exactly as you bought it. No. Let's say you are buying a piece of land and then you have 100 feet inside. That is leading inside, and then you have 70 feet facing the road. So that 70 feet that is facing the road, that is it. You are not going to build your wall beginning the 70 feet. No. You have to leave some portion, you understand, for lawn. So when you go to buy land and then someone has left some portion for lawn and you are measuring, you are going to start from the 100 and you measure, when you go to, the front there, the 70 part, that 100 part that you measured, you couldn't get 100. Maybe say you got like 95 or you got like 97. It's still regarded as normal. Yes, because you actually left some part to be used as lawn. In the near future, Ghana is not well really developed like that. You understand? So in the near future, they might want some extra space for what? For a gutter, or probably if there are gutters, you might want some extra space for a passage, or other than that, you yourself might want some part, the front part, to do something for yourself. So it is not advisable that when you buy a piece of land, there you have to build exactly as it is. No. There may be some shortage, and sometimes it is deliberate and sometimes it is not deliberate. You have to have this kind of mentality when you go to buy land. This will help you save a lot of disputes or fights with your buyer or the seller. You understand? So there was a time I was selling a piece of land somewhere and it was short with, is it 3 feet or 5 feet thereabout? And then this person that was buying the land, she was just arguing. And the thing is not up, the person dragged the thing till someone came to buy the land. And later the person comes and says, hey, I want to buy it. I say, someone has bought the land. You are fighting over 3 feet or 5 feet. No. There's no time. When you are buying the land and you measure, let's say you got 95 feet instead of 100 feet. It's still regarded as 100. It's okay. Don't fight over that. You don't waste your time over 5 feet. You understand? Let's say you measured a piece of land and then you got 68 feet. It's not 70. So that means you are short by 2 feet. You don't fight over that. Okay, what happens when you you buy a piece of land and then it is more than they expected? Let's say the person told you it's 100 feet and when you came and measured, you got 105 feet. And the person says you cut that part out. Would you be happy? Oh, just 5 feet and yeah, see bibini. We don't want to we don't want to be cheated, but we want to cheat others. So it is very normal when you are buying a piece of land and then you are short by 2 feet or some 3 feet or 5 feet maximum. It makes sense, you understand, but not too much like 10 feet, like one plot like they shouldn't be short by 10 feet. That's too much. You understand? So thank you very much. My name is Imur Sadat. You are welcome to Business Trends Ghana at Tembia Estates. Bye. If you want to buy a land in Ghana, wait. If you want to buy a land in Ghana, you want to buy a house in Ghana, we can help you with due diligence. If you also want us to, you want to buy a land somewhere, you don't know how the place looks like, you are not also in Ghana, we can actually go and make a video to show you the road to that place from a specific landmark to where that property is, whether it's a land or a house. We can make a video from a specific landmark to where that property is. We'll show you the houses around that place, all you get to see before you think of investing your money in that. My name is Simon Sadat, and you're welcome to Business Trends Ghana. If you also want to buy a land, we have a land at Pram going on for sale. Bye bye.
Subscribe to BTG Talking Business.